Good old geckos with Yoshi sounds. Oh, so good every time. Okay. What was I gonna do? I zoned out for a second there. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh. I can play that. It's kind of a boring deck though. Maybe I should just play OTK Warrior. Or the Nazoth Warrior. Highlander Hunter's a little bit boring. What's up, guys? How's it going? What's up, Brandhawk775? Appreciate the support. Oh, wait, I gotta change my title. Not the Duels Tournament anymore. Alright, updated the title. What's up, McZippo? How's it going? What's up, the real guy? Yaboism, Silas Shukastra, and Weedwanker. How's it going, guys? And Mudwang. And the Legend of 20, and it's for Narnia. And Lightning Freestyle. There's so many people here. A lot of people showed up really quick today. Usually I don't have to read so many names so fast. That's pretty cool. What's up, Low Tech Mav? How's it going, dude? How's my morning going? It's going alright. Doing a lot of reading Reddit. Which, there's a lot of negativity right now, so negativity brings your mood down a little bit. But other than that, feel good. There's negative things going around, so negative things make negative vibes, you know? I'm really surprised Blizzard hasn't said anything yet to try and stop the whole community outrage. I really expected them to say something by now. What did I say about Hearthstone? Super negative stuff right now. And I mean, there's some merit to it. Definitely some merit to it. Probably more merit than not merit to it. But it's just like... Still makes you feel sad. The game you love is experiencing hardship. It makes you feel sad, right? What tech did I queue? This is Nazoth. So I'm control with this one. Is it meta complaints? No, people are still mad about the battle pass thing. Blizzard hasn't fixed the battle pass thing in the rewards track and all that. That's what people are mad about. And the tournaments and stuff like that. They're all still really upset about that. Waiting for that Blizzard response on that. The cards, I think, are fantastic. Which is such a bummer. Because the cards would have... There's so many cool OTK decks and stuff like that, but it's getting overshadowed by this other stuff. The cards are fantastic, this set. But now the drama's gotten so far that there's streamers attacking other streamers for not attacking things, and it's just like everybody's attacking each other, and it's like, geez, oh Pete. Blizzard, do something. The community's eating itself. Somebody fix it. How's Rachel? Rachel's feeling better, yeah. Her stomach was upset, I think, because she had like a change in her birth control thing. The hormones get all weird and whatnot. So she wasn't actually like super sick, which is good. And she says it's kind of back to normal now. So she should be alright. It's probably Soul Demon Hunter, right? Mana Feeder, Panthera, Chaos Strike, Soul Demon Hunter. Lots of damage. We need to find that Armor Smith. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know 100% of what's in my deck, so it's a mystery for me too. Bum, bum, bum. Just because Hearthstone is so expensive? Yeah, Hearthstone is really expensive right now. They're making it more expensive. People are rightfully mad about that. They would like it to be less expensive. And I would also like it to be less expensive. So that more people play it. So that I get more viewers. I'm selfish and I want more viewers. But I mean, yeah. Selfish and non-selfish reasons. I definitely have another pirate. Yeah, I do. I don't think I threw anybody under any buses, man. I don't like bus throwing. Wait, what? Isn't the only way of making a profit? I don't care about it because they want to make money. I care about it because they want to keep playing Hearthstone and making money at the same time. I care about the player count because of that. I want those two ideals to align. The ideal where I continue playing Hearthstone and the ideal where I continue making money into one power ideal, which creates stream. Because I don't know, streaming other games is fun, but I mean, streaming Hearthstone is what I started doing. That's what I like doing the most. That's what I'd prefer to keep doing the most, you know what I mean? I have to play a card. What card is the least valuable in my hand? Blade Dance? The deck tracker's on, man. It's gotta be on. It's right here. Let me see. I learned how to do this recently, actually. There was like a spot where you could... Well, I forgot how to do it, obviously. I think I maybe need to update it, and then it'll connect. I think that's gotta be it. I'm not the biggest tech-savvy guy. I usually keep up with it, though. I usually keep up with it, like, enough. But, like, not enough to where I'd be like, yeah, you want to come to me for tech advice. No one's ever said that. Actually, surprisingly, people have said that, but they probably shouldn't have. You know what I mean? What's up, Noir? Going, dude. That's the best Shadowverse player in the world right there in my chat. You guys believe that? future Shadowverse world champion is in your presence. I did an interview with him recently to promote Shadowverse. Because I don't know, ad companies, you know, they want you to advertise the game. What better way to do it than showing off the people who play it the best and are most passionate about it, right?
Blades aren't just for show. My blades aren't just for show.
And it got approved. And I got to say big titties. Which I thought for sure they were going to make me cut. But they didn't even make me cut big titties, dude. It's pretty sick. I might even be able to clone this and get Mega Weapon. Probably need to use this for life gain at some point. Not yet, though. Not yet, though. Too bad that Zephyrs can't identify that I really want an armor smith. Warlocks and Soul Demon Hunters petered out at rank 5. That's a very good question. I don't know the exact answer to that. I want a Dragon Queen and Overdraw, I think. I mean, I don't want to, but it's what we're doing. He happened to play nothing, so it gives me a great opportunity to get away with it. If I overdraw this Armor Smith, though, we're going to be real sad. The 5-slot board always felt congested to me. Well, coming from the greatest player in the world, he said that the 5-slot board is one of the things he thinks is the coolest aspect of the game. Or one of the more cool aspects of the game. Because it really makes you and rewards you for thinking about how many minions you're developing and positioning and things like that. So, limitation adds complexity. This is a little greedy. But we get a counterclock on him, which is really nice. I'm not gonna kill my own board for that. If we can get some life gain off this Zephyrs, we should be able to stabilize now. As long as we don't die right here to like second Soul Shard Leprity. But he's used double Twin Slice, double Chaos Strike. It's a lot of the burst. A Relentless Pursuit. And the Soul Shard Leprity. Now Zephyrs just has to give me some big heal. What's the biggest heal you can get off Zephyrs? Like a heal 6, heal 8 for 30, heal 8 for 30. Easy peasy. We got this clock cooking away to threaten him at least a little bit. I don't know how much. I'm not sure what the top end of this deck is. There's an Azoth, right? This is an Azoth word. Okay, okay. There's an Azoth. We got an Azoth at the top end. I played one taunt. I milled a Hecklebot. I played a Circus Malcolm. I played 2 taunts. We got double taunt and Azoth. He's used 1 Blade Dance. Okay. We're definitely gonna die next turn. I don't think we can stop death. Unlucky. anyone ever told you your mustache looks like Ludwig's? No one's ever told me that before. I played a chess tournament with Ludwig before. I didn't actually get to play against Ludwig. I was position D on my team. It was pretty fun. I didn't even get to talk to him. But I was in the same event and I wanted to talk to him. It wasn't a very social event though, it was more a chess playing event. Well, I've seen his content, he seems like a pretty cool guy. Definitely funny.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Dragon Blues, man. Thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. I don't think we want to play Control Warrior. Control Warrior seems pretty sus right now. The question earlier we had was, if you're versing only... what was it? OTK Demon Hunter, was it? I don't know. I don't remember exactly. It was a while ago. What deck would you recommend if I'm seeing a lot of Warlock and Soul Demon Hunter? What kind of Warlock? I'm versing a lot of Soul Demon Hunter right now. 1. So I'm going to play something that beats Soul Demon Hunter too. If your opponent's class is Demon Hunter, what's the highest win rate? They say Control Warrior, but basically anything that has Armorsmith plus Skipper combination beats Demon Hunter really well. I like doing something like the ETC OTK Warrior for that, or any sort of different Enrage or OTK related warrior. Stuff that can gain a lot of life, because Soul Demon Hunter at the end of the day is a burn deck. Oh yeah, I think I saw that on Twitter too. He's supporting the melee scene. That's pretty cool. They're wholesome. I'm sorry, Blastoise. I have not watched Dragon Ball. I should watch Dragon Ball. There's a lot of people that make references to things related to it, and it's such an influential program. But it's like, I don't know. Didn't grow up with it. What's my thoughts on the current situation? My thoughts on the current situation with the Battle Pass and stuff is there's a lot of people that are currently upset, and I wish Blizzard would do something to make them less upset. Because I don't like people being upset. I think it could be boiled down to as simple as that. I don't think we need to get into too many details and try and figure out all of the things. I think there's a lot of people that are creating content that goes out and shows all of the details and why people are upset. And then people have seen that content, became upset, and now we need a response from Blizzard that does something. I'm surprised it's been 10 days and they haven't really said or done anything. I would have expected it to be done with already, you know? Where can you watch the content to get upset? There's been a 10-day campaign on Reddit to try and create change, which has not worked yet. But there's 10 days worth of content of them expressing anger. So if you're looking for content about it, that's definitely a really good place to start. There's a lot of good content creators that have gone deeper and trying to take takes on it. You can look at Solemn. Solemn's a really cool guy. And then there's the Zeddy guy, a little bit more polarized, the Zeddy guy. He makes people angry sometimes, but he's also trying to lead a charge to try and get change. I think if the game gets cheaper and there gets more players, it will benefit a lot of us. I think it's more of a feeling thing. People just feel like, I don't know. I really want to be very careful with how I say things so someone doesn't clip what I say out of context and then flame me. But I want you to know that I am in support of the game being cheaper and the game being more accessible to people. But I don't know. I'm not a politician, guys. I'm not really good at trying to figure out how to do these things in a way that doesn't upset anybody. I'm just a guy that tries to give my honest opinion the best I can. And I don't want the mob coming after me next. I'm terrified of the mob. The mob makes it hard to sleep at night. I think the cheaper game could even benefit Blizzard too. That's the thing. I think a cheaper game could benefit everyone, including Blizzard. There's a lot of good card games coming out that are cheaper, that are giving Blizzard some competition, and they're gonna bleed some players to these card games if they don't straighten up their act. I don't know. I'm not a marketing research analyst, but when you have thousands of people screaming and upset, you should probably freaking do something. I don't know. There's people with pitchforks, dude. Help. Well, you think Blizzard's probably playing on sunk cost fallacy? I don't know, but it really doesn't feel like they're playing on wholesome community values. And I get it, business and whatnot. The way I try and run my business is I try and play for the long term. Try and build a community that's going to stick around and be with me, even if I do something dumb. Because I know eventually I'm going to do something dumb and everybody's going to hate me. But people will remember, hey, he's also done a lot of good things and he seems like a pretty well-rounded, nice guy. Maybe let's not light him up for this. And that's what I hope. I don't know. Blizzard seems a little short-term focused right now. Not gonna lie. But who knows? Maybe they will come back out next week and say, you know what? They fixed it. Hopefully. Cosmetics would make Blizzard so much money. I don't even know if that's true. I think people would riot about cosmetics and say that they're greedy. Didn't that happen before? I mean, they had a real poor implementation of cosmetics before, but they did do cosmetics before, and people got really mad. They did the different hero portraits was one of the cosmetic things, but they were like $10, which was ridiculous, and people freaked out about that, called them greedy. I'd be scared if I was Blizzard to try and say we're doing cosmetics now, because I feel like they'd get eaten alive still. I don't know what to do, man. Lupalitten, thanks for 4 months. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back, dude. The new video's out. Oh, new Firebat video out on YouTube that I can comment on. Let's turn 6 live. I have a Battlegrounds video out. Where did you drag this up from? He's here before me, and it's my video. Spells are good. They don't typically run Bloodlust in the Evolved Shamans, so I'm not super afraid of it. Yeah, dude, if someone makes a good Hearthstone clone with a nice clean UI that has a price that's reasonable, they're gonna clean up. It's all the card game clones, they all try and do something a little bit more and a little bit different than Hearthstone, which I get it. You know, you can't make the same exact game. But I think what's been kind of evident and a little bit made clearer as of late is that's what people want. They want the same game except cheaper. The devs out there should just try and do that if that's not illegal. Or at least get it a little bit closer. They're usually the gimmicks that other card games have are pretty eh.
Here for a good time.
Mm-hmm. I'm so far from the combo. I need that brawl is what I need. That's the guy that silences when he attacks. That card never saw too much play. It saw a little bit of tournament play in China, actually. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, just be yourself. They all have that extra mechanic, and that extra mechanic's usually not good. I don't know. One of them needs to come up with a good extra mechanic. We don't need 3 lanes in our card game.
What more can I ask for?
God, these sea giants. Holy smokes. What year is it? Why am I getting bodied by sea giant? Racist at the theory. Artifact will rise again. Artifact was ambitious, huh? I'd say we're probably pretty favored against Shaman. We just didn't hit a good card draw. How am I finding the meta so far? I don't think the meta's stabilized yet. I think there's plenty of room to the meta to grow. But I am currently playing a meta deck, so I'm experiencing what the current meta is. Current meta's alright. I like OTK Warriors, so I want to play it. Even though it's meta, I do kind of want to pioneer my own meta. Try and do something different than other people. But at the same time, OTK Warrior is cool as hell. So it's like, I really want to play OTK Warrior. Well, it's the thing to do as well. I don't know. I'm in between 2 hard decisions here. Play OTK Warrior or try and make something cool. All about Shaman? Shaman... Alright, don't take this the wrong way, but Shaman makes me really sad right now. Play and play against. I don't know, the Evolves are annoying. And Shaman's just a really one-dimensional all-in deck that doesn't have a lot of interaction or things to do, so I get bored of it really quickly. But I don't want to, like, you know, step on your dreams of Shaman greatness. It just depends what kind of decks you like. And sometimes I get in that mood and I get that itch to play those kind of all-in aggro decks that have like linear board building and no comeback mechanisms. Because you do make decisions of how to trade, how to evolve, how to capitalize on your different evolves when you get certain evolves and stuff like that. I don't want to boil it down to too much, but I'm just not in the mood for that kind of style. I really want to have comeback mechanisms right now. It's not like a meta-related thing either. That's just a... I don't feel like going in one direction the whole game. Right now. But at one point, I was known as a face hunter main. So there's been points in time where I've wanted to go one direction the whole time.
You here for the tour?
Depends what your mood is.
They're not trapped. They're my friends.
Zoo. I think. Maybe he just really wants to get extra taps. $2 there's a video per expansion where you say Face Hunter is back. Yeah, my favorite time to play Face Hunter is when nobody's playing face decks. Because that's when you get them off guard, and then you sneak in a bunch of wins. And then people put back in some tech that makes it so aggro decks aren't as good, and then goes back to normal. There's almost always a pocket meta where you can find a face deck that'll get you tons of free wins all of a sudden. I used to, in tournament play, bring a face deck lineup like once a year randomly, and win, you know, $10,000-$20,000 at a championship just out of nowhere. When face decks were super not in the meta. Because when control decks are in the meta, people play greedier control decks to control the other control decks. And then I was always that one guy that was like, well, if everyone's going to keep getting greedier to counter the other guy getting greedier, I'm just going to go faster. Just loops back around. And the best part about it, you spend like 15 turns in the entire set, and then you get like a 2-hour break and you can go get lunch. So you come to the next set well rested and ready to go. That's the way to do tournaments, man. He's just main decking philosophy, isn't he? Healy the Great, welcome back for 4 months. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back, dude. Glad you like the new YouTube content. Have you ever played Magic the Gathering Arena? I have never played it except for the times I've been sponsored to play it. I don't think I played it long enough to really get a good feel of it. It's hard to invest time in things that are not Hearthstone without significant reason. Because right when I stream something that's not Hearthstone, I'm planning for the future or investing in my future in other areas, right? But I'm also, if I'm not getting paid to do it, then I'm just definitely losing money because I'm getting about 1/8 of the viewership I would get otherwise. I'm making 1/8 of as much money, so I'm losing out on 7/8 of my daily income to look for potential thing that I could do in the future, maybe. And also investing in myself to become a more well-rounded and informed entertainer, which is another big reason. So I try and do it once a week. I try and play non-Hearthstone related games so that I can become a better, more informed card game enthusiast. But to be honest with you, I'm a one card game kind of guy most of the time. Because I like spend all my card game energy on one card game, and then I'm like, alright, card games are cool, but I'm ready to play a different type of game now. Then I go play like another type of game. Thoughts on Zalay being a dick recently? I don't know, if you're gonna take like a few things out of context and call a guy a dick, I think that's kind of rough. I mean, he's always had that sort of strained personality where he's a bit more abrasive. He's kind of known for that, and the people that hang out in his stream are kind of aware of his character that he generally kind of plays, but I don't think Zalay's a bad person. I think he was probably asked that question like 100 times and then behaved probably not the best for the situation. But am I going to say he's a horrible person and I hate him now? My lifelong friend that I've known for 7 years based off one interaction? No, I'm not. I'm going to say he could have handled that situation better. Yes, he could have probably handled that situation better. But he's still my friend. I still love the guy. So, yep. If you hate me because of that, then that's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm not going to turn on one of my best friends just because they make one bad statement one time. All right, he's had a bad statement a few times. But I'm still not going to turn on him just for a couple of bad statements. Why am I 7 years old? No, I've known Zalay for 7 years. I used to live with the guy. Me and Zalay lived together. I imagine I'm going to be friends with Zalay probably forever. I don't know, it's like a roommate. A really good roommate, too. I don't know, being a content creator is a little crazy. A lot of my really good friends come under attack all the time. And then I'm expected to suddenly hate my really good friends every time they make any mistake. People make mistakes, guys. I make mistakes constantly. And if everybody hated me after every mistake I made, I would be screwed. God, this is not the hand you want. What am I supposed to... We're going from game plan B here, out of all the game plans. Game plan B is play Rattlegore and not die. So cloning the Armor Smiths is reasonable here, but it's not something I like. Alright. 56 armor. I think we'll be safe enough to play Rattlegore. We won't need 2 Rattlegores. This is a 1 Rattlegore game for sure.
Strike.
64 armor. I remember somebody getting super angry and you for something you said while drunk at the Bahamas event. I'm gonna be honest with you, that entire time at the Bahamas, I was pretty intoxicated. That was my 21st birthday, and it happened to be an all-paid vacation in the Bahamas provided by Blizzard. So, I was pretty drunk. I really don't remember anything that I said almost the entire duration of the Bahamas. That was a very lucky experience that I got to have there. And I might have said some stupid things when I was drunk for the entire weekend. It wasn't the smartest decision in my life, but I was 21 and an all-expense-paid trip to the Bahamas. I was living it up. So yeah, I 100% guarantee I said something stupid. And I apologize for that. Whatever I said.
No, don't. It's still good.
Bum, 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 bum. I'd like to find a brawl at some point this game. Bum, bum.
Why do you call? Ooh, let's melt some pieces.
Alright, we set ourselves up in a spot where we just need to draw a brawl or Rattlegore at like any point and we win. Now it's more we need to draw a brawl. Our life total is dwindling quite quickly. You missed drunk Firebat? I can't drink anymore. I don't know what happened, but now every time I drink, I have like really bad stomach issues. So I have a colonoscopy I have to do on the 30th. So that's where my life is at. He's got 24. No brawl. We had such a great dominating early game. It's just like we connect one battle rage to that or we find one brawl throughout the game, we win. Draws have been brutal. I maybe could have gotten away with saving both of the copy guys and then I get another out where I get the I can copy the 1/4 maybe because I had the broom. I had the broom and the copy guy. So if we waited, maybe I could have just like naturally hit the OTK. But instead of playing towards the OTK, I played towards 2 brawls and Rattlegore. So I played towards 3 outs instead of 1 out. But maybe I could have played towards all 4 potentially. But then I risk making it harder to get the brawls or the Rattlegores and stabilize because I have less life.
Ends now. Victory or death.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough draw. But there's still decisions that maybe could make it work. Did you tell your doctor you need a colonoscopy because you can't drink? Nah, this has been a stomach thing that's been going on for like 2 years. I've seen a couple of different doctors. I saw a doctor in Michigan And then they said, all right, now you need to see the gastro guy. We'll set you up an appointment with that. That'll be in 6 months. And then I said, all right, sounds good. And then we decided that we're moving to Las Vegas. So we started moving to Las Vegas. And then we're like, oh, God, now I can't see this gastro guy because he's in Michigan and I'm going to Las Vegas. Then we had to transfer it over. And then they were like, no one in your insurance group is in Las Vegas for this thing. So we had to go see another general practitioner who said, yep, we're going to send you to the gastro guy in Las Vegas, which took 6 months to kind of get that ball rolling. Found the gastro guy in Las Vegas, and then they scheduled this thing. So it's been a 2-year-long process of this, and the doctor is determined that's what's going to make my stomach feel better. It's been kind of nice, though. I ended up losing like 15 pounds. So I look great. That's the positive. But I'm sure it's nothing serious. They think it's just probably IBS. But then they're like, well, due to the weight loss, we want to check into this thing too. But there's like 99% chance it's going to do nothing. So I guess I just have IBS for the rest of my life. Kind of blows. A guy named Fouchard's telling me about his Fouchards. Oh. That's how I know. Okay. The fact that I think that's funny means I'm probably not very smart. I think that's hilarious. I don't need this Barov, maybe? I want to get rid of something, but it's hard to tell what I need and what I don't need. I'd like to get rid of this if I can, but it's really awkward. I have to, like, coin. Ugh. Oh, Barov. Barov and Course are very similar against Soul Demon Hunter. And Brawl is the most useless card in the deck because they never go wide. Block them and ignore it. Oh, they're talking amongst themselves.
I grow impatient.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trapped. They're my friends.
What do you do as a streamer if you're asked the same question repeatedly for hours as you try to get your work done? I try and answer it with a smile and be nice. Because I get it. It's kind of part of the big job of being a streamer is answering the same question over and over again and having people fluctuate in and out.
I'll show you who's boss.
Made to fit. Your flaws are your strength.
But I don't always succeed. That's the goal. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you're in a bad mood or whatever, or something's gone wrong, or maybe you just messed up something and you're real red-faced about it, you know, or whatever, and then you snap. I've definitely snapped on stream before. Now he's asking the question over and over again. They're re-asking, as a streamer, how do you react to people asking you the same questions? So I'm being forced to react to a question about reacting to questions over and over again. Over and over again. That's funny. Alright, time to eat some swords. I have lots of removal, but I wasn't able to connect a battle rage combo. So we're going to be a bit starved and relying on top decks again. Well, maybe I want to add more card draw to this deck, dude. I never have the battle rage. But usually you don't need the battle rage too badly in this one. This one you don't have to go for the combo. This one's game plan C. Game plan C, if you remember from the first time we played this deck, is gain as much life as possible so that you can't die. By cloning armor smiths, generally speaking. Hey, 1,000 bits. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the bits. Thank you, Brillo. It's my favorite flavor of pudding. Chocolate pudding. I like that one. There's like the little light chocolate, and then there's that dark chocolate strip in the middle, and the light chocolate after that. Whatever that's called. Fantastic. Crush up some Oreos in there. Or, what do we have now? What are the tuxedos? Get some chocolate tuxedos in there. They're like Oreos, but with little penguins. They're pretty good. I can't tell the difference. I legit called these Oreos. The tuxedo Oreos with the little penguin. Can't even tell the difference. But with most things, I like vanilla. It's just pudding. Vanilla pudding, eh. I'm generally a more vanilla guy than a chocolate guy. But when it comes to pudding, I don't know, the vanilla feels like too chemically or something. I don't know what it is. It just feels off. Maybe I'm buying the wrong kind of pudding. I'm talking about like store-bought pudding. I'm not out there making my own pudding. That does sound like a good time. Ithrain45, thanks for 5,000 bits. Holy smokes, dude. Appreciate the generosity. Merry Christmas to you, too. Glad you dig the YouTubes, man. Isn't the internet, like, really crazy in Australia? Like, in terms of, like, limiting and stuff like that? How close are we to the combo? Our combo is Armor Smith. If we just draw Armor Smith off this, we win the game. Let's do it. Sir Joffers 28, welcome back to the Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back, dude. Got a lot better the last couple of years. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. American internet is seeming like getting worse. But that's just because I moved from Michigan to Vegas. In Michigan, we like just had fiber coming in. So it was like $50 a month for my internet. And then I moved to Las Vegas. Now it's like 145. Like, holy smokes. And it's slower. I'm paying 3 times as much for slower internet. It's crazy. Internet companies that are nuts. Armorsmith. No Armorsmith. So we're gonna try and kill him with the OTK then. We need this to die. And we get 2. Okay. So if we have 2 ETC well, we need to board the trade into. Well, these can go face, but we need board the trade into with these 5 minions. When he plays a sociologist, we could go for it.
Such a beautiful sheath.
God, it'd be much easier if we just find the Armorsmith. Ding. I don't have the skipper for it anymore, though.
Armor made to fit.
Hey, loser!
Your flaws are your strength.
We want to get this down to 2.
Punishment.
Oh yeah. Get OTK'd.
I yield to that true power.
Alright, bear back 1 sec.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
For the Horde! Victory or death!
Alright, I gotta probably stop playing OTK Warrior so that we can add more YouTube content. Because I already have don't I have 2 OTK Warrior videos already? I should probably play something else. The More of Alpha. Thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate the support. Show us the OTK. Yeah, Plan A is the OTK. That's where we use ETC God of Metal, Penflinger to injure it, copy it twice with our Bloodsworn Mercenary, then play the animated broomsticks to give them all rush, charging them into enemy minions, dealing damage to the face. Plan B, we just drop the Rattlegore, and then copy that, if we have enough life. And then Plan C, gain a lot of life, gain just tons of armor, and then win with pure armor gain. So, versus Hunter, it's going to be one of our harder matchups, because they have a burst and mid-range pressure, so it can be kind of tough. We kind of got to do like a little bit of Plan C and do a little bit of Plan B. We need to try and figure out some way to get the Armorsmith combo to gain enough armor to live through the King Crush Zephyr stuff. And then we need to play Rattlegore. And if they're really good and they can pressure us without Zephyrs, they could then use Zephyrs to remove Rattlegore, and then we need to finish them with the combo Plan A. You might get to see all 3 plans this game. If we do everything perfect, and so does he. It's not bad if that runs that over. Might be able to do some armor smith stuff. My armor smith stuff kind of wants to come down on turn 6, so I can get 2. Another one. Thought you were gonna add some draw. I'm probably gonna just start building a new deck. I already have YouTube videos of OTK Warrior. Gotta diversify my content, dog. It's just brawl. Taters 911, welcome back for 2 months. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back, dude. It's weird watching your stream. What's weird about my stream? Do you think there's a snipe? I really don't want to get sniped. I don't need this. We're trying to just get armor and then play Rattlegore. I'm gonna throw this away into the snipe potentially. It is not a snipe. Horrific.
I'll show you who's boss.
Unmade to
He's gonna like open the cages. Maybe another snake trap. Is that like open the cages, freezing? He's got another one now too. An explosive or misdirect, and then another one. I want this to die to pressure plate, probably. Actually, I don't. I want that to be there to break freezing. A swing, I think. I really want to swing at something. Okay. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll be patient. There's that snipe. Sniper, no sniping. We should have enough life to just comfortably get out the Rattlegore this game. No, we just need it not to get Zephyred. If it gets Zephyred, then we gotta OTK this guy. Otherwise, we could maybe just copy it. Try and kill him with it. No explosive.
I'll show you who's boss.
It definitely meant to play Titanic Lackey. That's my bad. I saw the 1 mana card, saw the yellow, thought they were the same thing. I'm sorry, dude, I confused you for a broom. Doesn't matter. Not a job if they enjoy playing the game. I'd like to think of it as a job, though. Honestly, I want streaming to be my job. I need a purpose, a meaning. Otherwise, what do I do all day? Who am I? If this isn't a job to me, then I'm just someone that sits at the computer all day doing nothing. You know? Sometimes I like giving myself a little bit more meaning to what I'm doing, even if it's maybe it's not. But it feels better that way, because otherwise I kind of feel like I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm not actually trying to build something or investing in it. So I try and invest in what I do emotionally and with my time, so that it has more purpose for me.
Job's done.
Just makes me happier to try harder at things. Caring feels good. I don't know. And calling it a job feels like caring. I don't know, it's because some people think calling it a job is the opposite of caring, I guess.
Don't pick the one, silly.
I like to go the other way with it. It's a pretty KW job, though. It's a pretty KW job. What is this? The Blood Sail Corsair? Larry King's doing me dirty.
Will break your bones. That's hot.
Old dogs do learn new tricks.
Strike.
You think playing a game that's marketed as free but costs $30 a month is an acceptable end game? I'm just trying to make content and have a good time. Not play games that I personally like playing. I have a lot invested in liking playing this game, man. I've played this game for 7 years. It feels comfy to me. So I feel like I can be myself more on stream when I'm playing something I'm more familiar with, you know? I like that. I like playing other games too. It's just when I play another game, it's harder to be 100% myself, I think. I'm focusing on what's happening in the game a lot more. I'm trying to learn what's happening and things like that. And I'm spending all that time thinking about this other stuff. I'm not thinking about, you know, just interacting with you guys. So I think my stream is better when I play something I'm more comfortable with. What is this guy? He's the OTK deck also. He's a different version of the OTK deck with wand makers and bumper cars. All right, we already have the Randallgore. Our game plan is just to play Randallgore for the most part. Playing other things is the best way to get comfortable with it? Yeah, I know. That's why I, once a week, I play other things, too. I'm investing in being able to be more comfortable at other things. I'm taking the steps one step at a time. But I'm short. I have small steps, so it's gonna take a while. So he's Nazoth, actually, not OTK. So our golden plan is still just drop Rattlegore. Because he's going to be able to out-armor the combo anyway. But we might actually get to combo finish after dropping Rattlegore. So that's exciting. And we probably want to space out our removal a little bit. He's going to have a lot of mid-rangey threats in there. I'm not shield slamming a 3/4 against this guy. Am I gonna play in any Masters Tours or Open Cups? I am not going to be playing in any Masters Tours or Open Cups. I'm retired from that aspect of competitive. Mm-hmm.
What now? I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable.
God, I have a lot of armor. I bet you I can force him to play more things. In AoE. Or even if I can get him to hesitate playing things since I don't have the AoE, would be really good. Slow him down a little bit. Because I don't have the most removal in the world. I just have a big life pool. I need to make him worried about adding more things to the table. If I can. Or in this case, I should probably actually just clear this to set up for the Rattlegore. This Rattlegore's coming out next turn, so this is a good full clear turn. We do it in a little creative way. You'd use out of this Blade Storm that's a more difficult card to use instead of just using 2 shield slams. Now we should be able to drop Rattlegore without being under too much pressure. And if we get a copy that, we probably win. Kesselhoff, welcome back for 10 months. Appreciate the continued support. Glad to have you back, dude. Do you know of any good budget decks or any decks? Really keep up the good work. Budget love in the streams, man. And welcome back. Do I know of any? I heard Aggro Demon Hunter, right? Aggro Demon Hunter is currently the #1 rated deck and is not supposed to be that expensive. Soul Demon Hunter, if you have a little bit more dust, is the version from last expansion. But Demon Hunter is extremely cheap and accessible for the most part. Soul Demon Hunter is the highest win rate at Legend of any of the decks. We got common, common, common. There's a rare. Common. There's a rare. Common, common. Rare. Is this legendary? You don't need this guy, though. And this is only the soul version. This is the more expensive version. So this is what you kind of aspire to, is eventually making the soul version. There's 2 legendaries and no epics in the whole deck. So it's very budget-friendly, the Soul Demon Hunter version. And if you don't have enough for that, then the Aggro Demon Hunter version is the next best win rate deck in the entire game. And it should, I think, have almost no legendaries. These are all commons and rares all the way down. Alright, there's 1 legendary and 1 epic. So yeah, both those decks are top-tier competitive decks and are extremely cheap. I'd recommend either of those for sure. You could easily get top 100 legend with either of those. You don't need to craft cane? I don't know. If you don't need to craft cane, then it's even cheaper. You need to craft cane? If you don't have to craft cane, you're in there. That's not bad. Then it's got no legendaries. Yeah, it is Zephyrs. Feels bad. So we are going to have to combo him at some point. Which means he could potentially... Well, he's fatiguing first. Because in order for him to stop my combo, he has to not play anything. I feel like there may be some world where he can fatigue me if I draw much more. I can get away with drawing 2 more, though. I can draw 3 more. I'm not playing 2 spells this turn. I'm only playing 1, so... Both decks have more removal than they have minions. So weapons go face, removal goes on minions. In the triangle of resource exchange. What is your general opinion on multiple win conditions? There's some cases where multiple win conditions makes the deck more muddy and less good, and it's just harder to do any of the win conditions. And then there's some decks where it's really good and easy to switch between all the win conditions. In general, I think the game's more fun when there's more win conditions to play to, and my favorite part of Hearthstone is trying to determine which win condition to play to, instead of going for just the same gameplay in every game. I think it keeps it fresh. I like multiple win conditions. All of my favorite decks pretty much have multiple win conditions. Huh. Just execute? More removal is good. We got Penflinger execute, so it's pretty clean.
You're in my school now.
You gonna cry?
Hey, loser! Wasn't me! Hey, loser!
I think I should wait on this battle range, huh? I need the battle rage pretty soon, though. Just I don't have good minions to actually proc it on. I need Skipper plus any minion that's not a combo piece minion. And unfortunately, I could use this 5/5 broom. Right. Ding ding. I have another broom in the deck, so let's power cycle this. We have another battle rage and another skipper too.
Show you who's boss!
This broom I cannot expend.
My hand is full.
We're like even on fatigue. Our hero power is better going into fatigue, and we both have an OTK combo.
I wonder. The blade fist has no master.
Armor made to fit.
Here for a good time.
I don't think he's gonna have an OTK in there actually. He's just used all of the Darkmoon Riders. But he's actively adding cards into his deck, which is gonna make it harder to combo him. I'm just missing the Bloodsworn Mercenary. I have 4 cards left. With this 3/5 and this there, how much damage do I have? I get to play this, I get to Penflinger it, I get to copy it, and then I play the Broom giving them all Rush. So we have 7 minions with Rush, We have 3 of these guys, so each does 6, assuming they don't die, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack on board. So that's 9 health. So we would get to trade it all in without anything dying. So that would be 6 times 7 damage. Okay. We have 42 damage. He's at 37. Cool. 25% of the time. If we don't draw it, we gotta play something. Which would make this harder. This is life total at 41. But he gains 4 life. So he outlives it right now. We'd still probably just do it. It's an armor smith. He can't armor up anymore. We're gonna eventually get him down to the life total. Also, let's just kill this. We need 9 health in play to full combo. Alright, that's more than 9. What is he at, though? He's at way higher. Is it 45 minus 30? I want to hero power him in the face this turn. Let's see if we hit Barov. I can also pen flinger this twice. Oh, I can just twice hero power that. Okay.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
Trust the weak.
I'm gonna combo into that. It seemed not smart. Here we go, the big wombo combo. The moment you've all been waiting for. Because half of you didn't believe me when I said that this would work. My dudes die, so it's not enough damage. But it's enough, right? Is it enough for me to win this race? Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe half of you were right. We get him really low. I need to hero power him twice still. I mean, that's the most it could do anyway. We had to do it there.
Your flaws are your strength.
Is he going to be able to set up lethal in time? Oh, I need 3 hero powers now. I think he's got me. Larry King's a god. He got me. He got me with the Nazoth counter deck. Pretty sick.
Made to fit.
I'm dead. just barely out of range of my whole combo. And he had the Zephyrs to hex my Rattlegore. Dang. And Kobold Sticky Fingers took my weapon. And he drew the Kargath Bladegast card. A lot of things went wrong. I think we're probably actually generally favored against him because we have more draw. Man, I really thought we were going to win that one. Still, the combo is pretty sweet. Lost to random Highlander jank. It's actually trending right now, random Highlander jank. I have one too. I was going to play it a little bit, but it's... eh. It feels too bad versus the Demon Hunters, so that's why I kind of stopped playing it. I also have a Highlander jank Nazoth Warrior. Alright, I haven't played Pure Paladin yet. Let's play the new Pure Paladin deck. What has changed in Pure Paladin? They're playing a Lightforged Crusader now. Wait, do they not have the new card in Pure Paladin? This doesn't make the cut, huh? This has no new cards in it. Maybe it's just old Pure Paladin. That's what's doing the best right now? I'm surprised this guy doesn't make the list. Maybe let's not do this then. Or at least put that guy in there. And the Light of the Naru Hammer doesn't make it? It's crazy. Pioneering and new deck building. Gotta be something better. More interesting. Ah, this deck looks like it'll make some fun games. Alright. Maybe we're not pioneering in the next best deck. But who knows? Maybe Highlander Rogue is the new thing, dude. Oh, Demon Hunter exists. Did Rogue get any new defensive tools? Probably not. This guy's Tempo East, that's kind of defensive. Play some meme priest. Priest used to have a hard time versus Demon Hunter because of the burn damage and burst. I wonder if there's anything that helped in that regard. Yeah, the data says the best decks right now are Demon Hunter, and then things that counter Demon Hunter, so like Warrior and Paladin. That's why I was leaning towards playing one of those. Hmm.
Too soon.
I wanted a lucky that I could play that turn. Not to this one. You just go face. Highlander Hunter's being slept on? Maybe. Highlander Hunter struggles versus the burn pressure of Demon Hunter, though, unless it gets a really good start. So I think Highlander Hunter's good. It's just Demon Hunter existing right now in the presence that it has on the ladder is giving Hunter a hard time. Ooh. We don't need taunts right now. And that's really good with this guy. If it sticks, that is. No, he's got a second Blade Dance? Are you kidding me? Back-to-back Blade Dance combos, top 10. All he's done this entire game is hit me in the face and Blade Dance my board. Yikes. He hasn't even played a weapon to hit me in the face with either, so my tech card can't even land. It's crazy. We do a lot of damage copying both of these. So you do 2, 4, and then copy this, and then both are on the field, and pull it back, and then do it again. Get like 8 burst there. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 mana though, so that's kind of sad.
His will be done. Here we go.
He can't Blade Dance me again. Hopefully he can't kill me. He's used like all of the weapon buffs. Alright.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
That's a good one. That's the best one. I don't even need to defend now. I think I just got him.
Gimme, gimme!
The secrets are defensive enough. Easy. It's pretty bold.
My blades aren't just for show.
You fell right into my trap. Get down!
Oh yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. And this way we get to keep this guy around in case we needed to steal a weapon.
Come, friend. Let's see what you've got.
Oh shoot, I forgot to attack with it first. It doesn't matter, this guy's gonna concede. I didn't even get to play the Edwin and finish the turn. That's crazy. That new card's pretty cool. New Shadow Step. Decent. There's a few turns I wanted to play it. Thought about it at least.
Valera versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Watch your back.
Then I have Shadow Jeweler Hanar. What can you replace him with? Shadow Jeweler Hanar's purpose is sometimes you play it on turn 2 and it's a 1/4, and you just kind of win versus aggro. So it's a super powerful early game anti-aggro tool that also generates value in the late game. So it's pretty hard to find something that can do both of those things like he can. I think the most important aspect of him is playing him on turn 2 versus aggro. So I would replace him with something that is an anti-aggro oriented 2-drop. With Demon Hunter being so possible, something like Acidic Swamp Ooze could work. Because Acidic Swamp Ooze is a 2-mana 3/2, which is fine versus aggro. And then in the later stages, since the most popular aggro classes are Warrior and Demon Hunter right now, Acidic Swamp Ooze also picks up value in the late game. Something like that I think could work pretty okay. And is free. Or cheaper. Why is there a Serpent Egg in play?
Oh, up to no good? Me too.
Doomsayer could work too. Isn't Doomsayer more expensive though? Oh, he's just Egg Warrior, that's why. Egg Warrior seems really good in the meta right now. It's like OTK Warrior, but probably just better.
Nightfall. Evil is fun.
I don't want to take the 50-50 on the bomb. I'm too scared.
Come, friend. Let's see what you've got.
Oh, up to no good? Me too.
A diet high in iron!
He does not have a lot of cards. Maybe we can take that.
Double time and double pay.
Maybe this works.
Here we go.
Please don't have a Rattlegore in your deck.
Flaws are your strength.
That egg is becoming a problem.
I wonder.
Crap. That's not what we want. I could try and get another Evolve Lanky. I guess.
Here we go.
Do we have dragons in our deck? Might not be bad. Have the one dragon in our hand, huh? Nice. No skipper battle rage turn. That's what you like to see.
I will act as your scale.
Huh. Gray ball. That seems annoying for Warrior to have to put themselves through. Someone in Twitch chat called it from a mile away. Why'd you have to be right? I have a Zephyrs.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
I mean, this could still be really annoying for him. He could potentially remove this 2-2. He's got 4 cards. But if he can remove this 2-2, and then the Reborn half, and then kill a 4-6, then he's got me.
Your flaws are your strength.
See, I can't clone mine.
Do not shoot. Cannonball. Bubble. It's easy for me. Lucky.
I got the taunt, nice. And it makes more taunts. I can't Shadow Step a 5/5. I need the tempo of that 5/5.
Drink your blood. Eat your flesh.
Holy smokes. He killed it! That's not good. He's got 31 power in play. This guy's draw was crazy. It's turn 9. Well. I do need to draw cards too.
How much is this worth to you?
I kind of messed that up, huh? Actually, I need this Shadow Step. I don't need to juice it any bigger. It's big enough, right?
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
But any bigger and all we do is what? We kill the 5/7? Actually, alright. If I didn't play the 2/3 and I shot up my own 1/1 and I hit exactly Kobold Lackey, then I could Kobold Lackey, Shadow Step, Kobold Lackey, and then played it, and it'd be 1, 2, 3, but -1. So there'd be 2 more cards. We had 20/20, 6, 6. No, you can still kill it. If we could get it big enough to where running all 3 of these minions into it doesn't kill it, that would be good. But it can always kill it. So the best we gain is we get to kill this Blood Boil Brute, which doesn't seem relevant in the grand scheme of Rattlegore's killing me.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
I'll show you who's boss.
Armor made to
One stab, many kill. One stab, many kill.
Rattlegore's really good. Burner 9499, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. And then your deck's as slow as mine, I guess. I think I had like a nutty draw. He had the early game stuff into... He didn't have any draw, like card draw. So if we were able to answer it, he was dead, but we could not answer it. So much early pressure right into the Rattlegore on turn 7 because we had to give him 2 coins.
I foresaw this encounter. Watch.
Turn 7 Rattlegore is tough to beat. Alex into Caligos into your box for the win. That would have been sick.
Home in the shadows.
Power in
Look at that 4/4. Priest's one true enemy.
The future is clear. Your demise be.
Not the vendetta kill my guy. That's insane. That's insane. That's such a OP, Madame Lazul. Man, I am not getting any breaks today. Well, then Feral Cat changes that around. Thanks, buddy. I need to play this Vendetta. He's gonna keep Vendettaing my stuff. Oh, he didn't go for it. Going for this instead, okay. Good. Now you can stop taking my Vendetta.
Your presence offends me.
The future is clear. Your demise be near.
Favorite card sound? I have no idea what my favorite card sound is. No idea. I guess I have to play this. I could tempo this instead. I'm gonna tempo this instead. I don't really want to play Lore Keeper so early. Favorite card sound. I don't know. If I try and quote any of them, right, this is why I'm hesitating so long on my answer. If I try and quote any of them, I'm going to quote them wrong. Would you think I'd play the game all day, I'd know all the card sounds? But I know like the tune, but I don't know the exact words. There's like no way I'm going to quote any of these card sounds correctly. Chugga chugga chugga, the snow chugga? That was a pretty good one.
If power is what you seek, no game is what I provide.
Magic is not a
I should actually pick this up. We need this. We don't get another Lackey till turn 5, and we get Togwaggle turn 6. So I need this Lackey. I don't know what I'm doing. Tazdingo. Endflinger. I like the old sounds better. We got a really slow game plan that involves doing nothing a lot, so I'm gonna kill this guy. And replay my guy to heal it? Nah, I think I want this for Tog later, maybe. Yeah, I think I want to double Tog this fool.
dark in the skies. My nightmare reigns.
Decent.
It is wisdom you
Ready for action. That is one of my favorite card sounds.
What must
Old Sharfwoman's a classic. All the old card sounds are so good.
life and hope are worth fighting?
Wisdom you lack.
Value gamer, let's go.
My hand is full.
These 2 dagger charges are gonna get some work in. And this is a lot of burst. I have 10 burst already. If I can get 3 minions on field, I get 12 burst. We have 19 damage
Life and hope are worth fighting.
that we're gonna probably have to use to clear here. We don't even have a dagger anymore. They took away everything from me, even my dagger.
Are too late. His return is nigh. Come, friend. Let's see what you've got.
Bum, 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 bum.
Are too late. His return is
It's some massive board swings, man. Okay, it's a battle cry. It's not. You didn't just KT me. For a second, I was scared. I thought everything was gonna come back. Oh my god! Now he's gonna steal combo it. Okay, okay, just to shed the word of pain. If he had steal combo after all that, we were in some trouble. We would have needed the magic wand, the greatest magic wand the world's ever seen. So much pain in this guy's life. More 4-attack minions versus priest. Let's go. Sometimes you hit Zephyrs with the goblin. Is this enough board presence to justify massive AoE? Yeah. Let's add the small guy. We're not gonna add this big guy yet, though. These lackeys have been rough, but at least we can evolve these. But usually, you want to get value generation lackeys. Spell or Dragon are the best for these kind of games. Another one. That's unlucky. He had his second Murazond. We're gonna need a Zephyr's come back from that now. Holy smokes, though. This guy isn't slowed down for a second. He needs Spell Lackey into draw to keep up.
I will act as your skin throughout the world.
Right. Low roll that. Rush.
the fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Now again somewhere.
Darkness wanes.
What do the cards say?
I should have took Goblet, dude. It wouldn't have helped him at all if he had second Murzon. Goblet would have played around second Murzon really well.
What must I do?
And then we just fatigue him with whatever we get off Goblet.
Your wish is my suggestion.
We're dead.
The end is near.
He was a Highlander deck and he double Murazon'd me. Highlander deck, perfect curve, and it double Murazon. This is actually nuts. Where are your Zephyrs, mate? Yeah. 0 times I've drawn Zephyrs while playing this deck. Must be a bad deck. Alright, anyways. I think that's going to be the end of my stream for today. I started really, really late, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I have to get things ready for Thanksgiving and go to bed early to entertain my parents for Thanksgiving this year. So they've been in Las Vegas area doing stuff, and they wanted to hang out for Thanksgiving. So, but yeah, I started super late today, so this was a little bit unfortunate. So tomorrow there will be no stream doing the Thanksgiving festivities. Hopefully you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. And then I will see you back here on Friday, if you'd like. And we'll do more content. And then Saturday, I am going to be streaming Shadowverse, which is a different card game, with the #1 rated Shadowverse player in the world. So he's going to be coaching me, and we're going to be hanging out. And then Sunday, I play in the Shadowverse Buddy Tournament, which seemed like a fun event. I wanted to meet other content creators. I've been saying all the time, I'd love to meet other content creators. So I'm playing in a tournament with him, the #1 Shadowverse player in the world, and it's supposed to be coaching people that haven't really played Shadowverse how to play Shadowverse in the tournament. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. Yeah, it's Noir. So me and Noir will be doing the Shadowverse tournament stuff this weekend. So look forward to seeing that kind of other content this weekend. Should be fun. And I get to network with, you know, those content creators instead of just Hearthstone people all the time. Expand my horizons. So I'm excited for it. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a good Thanksgiving, and see you Friday / this weekend. Take care, guys.